Hello everyone, Mr. Skyson here, and welcome back to more Deadly30. When we last left off, we had just cleared night 27 and moved on to day 27. Yeah! The night actually went fairly well, despite it being a horde of green giants. Thanks to my two big turrets on the right side, the dirty fence touchers didn't even break through, which was pretty cool for a late game fight. I'm hoping it'll go as well this time, but it'll probably hurl a bunch of red giants at me this time. The game loves doing that. Gets your hopes up one day, and then punches you in the gut and laughs the next. Jerk game. Today's exploring is mostly just our heroes hopping about, looking for scrap metal to get another mini turret. I would consider getting the boots for faster running, but I think it's a little late in the game for that. And with my new strategy of only going in one screen and back again, I think they've been made a bit superfluous. Would love to get a big turret, but I doubt I'd be able to manage that in a day without finding 2 or 3 tanks at once, so yeah. More gun is more gun though, so I'm fine with a mini turret. Planning on placing it on the ground level, so I'll have an extra bullet sprayer just in case anything breaks in. Because you can never be too prepared when it comes to creepy fence touchers. Speaking of these grabby-handed creeps, I've been thinking about zombies lately. Not these, because we've already covered that topic. These are the end result of not eating your veggies. They mutate into zombies and come back trying to eat you instead. So eat your veggies, kids. Yeah, I've been thinking more of the traditional zombies, as seen in, well, practically everything else. Most people don't think much of zombies. Someone says the word zombie and they automatically imagine either the usual shufflers or the running hordes chasing people. Just basic monsters like the mummy or wolfmen. Not the Twilight wolfmen, so quit thinking about that. Shame on you. There are actually different types of zombies, often with different motives or purposes, though admittedly they are usually dark or evil ones. To start, there are those brought back by magic, such as necromancy and other dark arts. These can be reanimated corpses or even magically created zombie creatures, which aren't necessarily undead, but an entirely different type of creature. It's like a zombie, but it's not, if that makes sense. Even if it doesn't, it's a thing. Being brought to unlife by magic, these can usually be controlled to some extent and aren't always evil. They could be used as servants or even messengers and would be technically neutral. Very rarely good, with the rare exception of being used as cannon fodder though. Magic touches a lot of gray areas and, dark arts, so there's always that potential for things going horribly awry. Anywho, another type of zombie are those brought back by divine or natural powers, such as that one lone corpse, or grave, or entire graveyard suddenly struck by lightning. These zombies usually vary in their purpose, ranging from the usual wreaking havoc to being brought back for a specific reason. Usually something like a wrongly executed person rising from the dead to prove their innocence, or get revenge. That's the usual motivation there. Or a parent coming back to warn their kid about something, or pass on some message they didn't get to. Unfinished business, basically. Ghost roles. Good for the occasional 80s or 90s movie, but something that gets old fast without a really good backstory. The third type is the most commonly known case, the man-made zombies. These usually involve an evil corporation, or corrupt government people doing bad experiments, or dumping unknown chemicals somewhere they really shouldn't. And bam. Brain munchers in your town, punching your brains. Talking about this, I'm actually reminded of one of the only zombie games I actually enjoy. Not that I don't enjoy this one. It's always fun going 2D and shooting everything. Of all the others out there, Stubbs the Zombie. Whether you've heard of it or not, it's a pretty fun game. Mad scientist creates a super fertilizer to make anything grow really well. Then it somehow gets into a dead guy and causes him to rise up and start zombie chaos. Really fun game. May record it sometime. Haven't played it in ages, so it could be fun. In that game, you actually get to play as the zombie, so you get to play on the winning side for a change. I think that covers zombie talk for now. I hope I was able to enlighten some of you on the topic, or at least provide some entertainment with my babbling. If I missed any zombie types, feel free to share in the comments, because learning is fun. Looks like the fight went well after all, so I'll go ahead and shut my pie hole now. I hope you all enjoyed watching. I will see you next time, and remember to stay groovy.